Welcome to today's lesson. This screencast is going to walk you through the steps on today's agenda. So at any time, if you need to pause, you can pause. If you need to go back, you can go back. But this video will be a step-by-step instructions on how you can meet all of the steps that are on today's agenda. So you've made it this far, so it means you know how to log into the Google Classroom. If you're having trouble logging into the Google Classroom, you can ask somebody in your group and they can help you. There are two files attached to today's lesson. The first is the slide. I'm going to give you the numbers of the slide, and each of those slides has steps and helpful links that you can use to complete today's assignment. The other resource that you're going to be using today is your mind map posting workshop. This is what you'll be turning in at the end of class. It will count as a formative grade. There's step by step as we go, so pay attention. When you open that, it's going to be in the corner of your post in the stream. It's going to say open, so click there. You'll find this file open, and your name, your full name, will be right next to it. So look for that file and open it. And when you do that, it looks something like this. So here's a look at the mind map. Here's a look at the mind map. It's what you'll be turning in at the end of today's class. Notice how there are 6 steps. Read each step very carefully. By the end, I'll show you how you're going to post your mind map in this area right here. Okay, so take a look at the board. I've written up the instructions. Step 1, log into the Google Classroom. You've done that so far. Step 2 is access the Diglit Unit 1 1A launch slides. Google Classroom here, you'll see that there is a link that lets you open up the slideshow. It's called Diglit Unit 1A launch. In the last class, we went through the first couple of slides. As a matter of fact, we left off on 7, which is where you'll pick today. If you're in the last class, you complete the activities, steps 1 through 6, slides 1 through 6 on the Diglit Unit 1 launch slides. Activity, you'll need your note cards. It has your notes. They're labeled by up on black clipboard. Period 2, label 2. Period 4, take the one labeled 4. Period 8, take the one labeled 8. Find your card. Last class, you narrowed it down to one topic. So now you have the slideshow open, and it's called Identifying the Topic. So you've identified the topic. You've narrowed it down to the one that you're going to get to explore more in depth. Considering the objective here, being able to identify and define a problem in order to explore a topic for investigation. So today you need to explore that topic for investigation. You narrowed it down to one. That's going to be the focus of your studies today. So the activity starts on slide number 7. Slide number 7 is where you engage in a YouTube search, because you're going to use some video as one of the several sources that you're going to cite for this report. So you've chosen your one topic from your research. Now take 2 minutes to watch a video. You can click on the YouTube logo in your slideshow and it'll take you to your YouTube channel. Remember, just like any other Google tool, you are signed in to use YouTube. When you watch videos, YouTube keeps track of what videos you watch and suggests videos that are cool. Let's go to the YouTube page and you'll see how you can search. This is a YouTube page. When you sign into Google, you also sign into YouTube. Up at the top, you can type in your search. Remember, you can search by your topic. Just like Google, there might be YouTube suggestions for other videos that you can watch. Try adding terms like documentary or information to your search, and that'll really help ensure that you're getting videos that are of a higher quality. Remember, you're searching for the problem within your topic. So you'll use YouTube. You can spend about 2 minutes. I'll let you watch up to 3 videos Just make sure that you're searching and you're staying on topic. You're going to move on to slide 8. It's going to be a set of questions. So now looking back at the whiteboard, we're up to step 5. Step 5 says answer these questions on your note card. Look at the questions, written them on the board. They're also slide 8 in the Google slide presentation. I'll read them to you and give you some guidance on what you should be thinking about as you answer each one. So looking at slide 8, it says, step 1, identify and define the problem. What topic are you going to explore? You've already answered that question. You've narrowed it down to one topic to focus your research. Step 2, question 2, what is there that can be improved within that topic? This is the question that requires you to think about the problem. A topic and a problem are slightly different. A topic is the area where you want to identify a need for improvement or a problem. This paper is not a report on a topic. It's a way to generate a solution to a problem, and you're generating a solution for something that can be improved within the topic that you're studying. The next question, what impact do you want this topic to have on others? So you're thinking about your target. Who? Old people, young people, boys, girls, people your age, people in your neighborhood, everybody in the world. Who are you targeting with your message and your solution? And what impact do you want it to have? Do you want it to change beliefs? Do you want it to change actions? Do you want it to raise awareness? Think about what your goal in communication is. The next one is, they go together, so this will be the fourth question. What is the question that will drive your investigation? And you're going to frame your response in writing that question with, how can I blank a blank that will blank? This sounds silly at first, but if you think about the action, and you think about the product, and you think about the result, that will help you fill in the blanks. How can I design a poster that will increase awareness about the need for public libraries? Right? Or you could say, how could I invent a machine that will monitor police behavior? Or you might think, how can I design a system that will make it harder to use guns in the commission of a crime? Think about what it is that you're trying to accomplish and use this to guide your research. You're asking the question, you're finding the answers. Don't worry about that last answer. You can change it and refocus it as time goes on, but you want to get your thoughts out today. The answers to these questions you can write on the back of your note card, and you're going to use these 4 responses for the next step, which is creating a mind map. So it's important that you have all of these questions answered before you move on to the next step. Okay? When you finish with this step, you'll be able to go on to slide 9. This video stops on step 5. It will pick up on steps 6 and 7. There will be a video embedded on the mind mapping slide to walk you through the mind mapping creation and submission process. Thank you for watching. Work hard and be nice, and I will see you next class.